What up? It's Dregs One. You're now watching the High Functioning Episode 2, live and direct.
It's time to wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. You gotta wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. You need to wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time for me to open my eyes, rise and shine. I'm feeling like the world is mine, and I can see.
I'm from San Francisco, California, born and raised. Been all over the Bay Area though. And what I do is I rap, I MC, produce, and I also work with youth. And I also do community activism around different issues that we facing. Me personally, man, I just do the things I love. And I do what makes me happy without worrying about how I might look to someone else. That's the thing, is like, you don't want to, when you're trying to be hard, you don't want to tell people that you really like to paint. You know what I mean? Or that you into writing. People gonna be like, oh, that's soft. But if you have enough confidence in yourself, you're gonna know that's not the case. So me, I just come home, I make beats. And when I'm angry, I'll write an angry verse instead of going and swinging on somebody, you know what I mean? And just really taking time for me, man, surrounding myself with the right people and doing things that, like I said, things that I love to do. Man, I don't even think epidemic is the word. I call it genocide, you know? That's the word I use, because it's not just Chicago, San Francisco, Oakland. Go to London, you know what I mean? Go to Jamaica, go to France, and you're gonna see people of African descent killing each other with guns. And the questions that don't get asked is, why is this happening and how is this happening? Usually it's just finger pointing at individuals who are just caught in certain environments and certain situations. But I think the focus needs to be on the people who have control over those environments, because who's even bringing in the guns in the first place? Who's making them? Even if a AK gets sold illegally, you follow that paper trail far back enough and it's gonna wind up with the manufacturer of that gun. You know what I mean? So I think the answer is just more opportunity and just for jobs and just positive things to be in these communities. If we stop putting McDonald's and liquor stores and all these negative things in our communities and start putting positive things in, people have less of a reason to want to pick up a gun.
So I wonder if this music's where my heart is. Wake up, wake up, wake up, you gotta wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to wake up.
The NWAs, they was kicking knowledge and making it look fly too at the same time. Like, it's cool to learn. It's cool to be smart. It's cool to be intelligent, to carry yourself intelligent. And unfortunately, like, once the money came in and mainstream corporate America started investing heavily in hip hop and making millions of dollars off of it, it's like the same people that control that are the same people that get money from private prisons. It's all connected. So they have that influence. But what they don't understand is, like, as long as there's people like me walking around and people like yourself that's open to it, that's enough to fight back. So my solution to that is by supporting, independent artists, supporting artists that have that message, and just breaking it down. Like I said, this stuff is cool. It's cool to have this knowledge and information, but it really becomes cool to our youth when they can apply it to their own lives. So showing them ways to do that, so it's not just hitting them over the head with a bunch of facts, you know what I mean?
It's Dregs One, baby. Man, I've been wanting to rock this beat since like high school, man. And I got all my brothers with me in the studio right now. It's finna go down. I'm a Frisco representative, man. I really am a part of this community, you know what I'm saying? So I'ma kick this shit like this, a little dedication, check it out. I've been on the under for so long, but I came so far. Man, I be on more tracks than them cable cars. Spitting vivid descriptions of city life that we live in freestyles. I be kicking, you can feel the sun.
Man, I don't know. I told myself when I was starting out, like, doing music, that, like, it's a slim chance to really make it, quote unquote, make it, So I didn't have that expectation for myself. I just said all I want, and it's still the same today. I said all I want is just for my name and my presence to have as big of an impact as some of the local legends that I grew up listening to. You know, like seeing Quinn or seeing Selsky just driving around. You know what I mean? And I wanted that for me. I wanted to inspire the next generation of kids that was cutting class and you know what I mean, smoking and chilling and listening to some music, like, you know what I mean? And then taking that and, like I said, guiding them in the right way. And just the love I get in my city already, it's like I feel like I'm really close to really accomplishing that. Yeah, the next joint I'm working on, I got a short film called Mood Swings. And it's basically an EP and a film. Every song on the EP has a video, and we putting it together in a short film format, so it's like dialogue and scenes in between, tying it all together. And I'm trying to put that out in theaters. Yeah, Bandcamp, Dregs One, DREGS and the number 1.bandcamp.com. Got most of my joints, Amoeba Music. You know what I mean? Go check them out in San Francisco or Berkeley or LA. And then yeah, you Google me, YouTube me, you'll find all types of stuff. But really, the number one thing to get exposure to my music, come out to these shows and see me ripping the mic on stage. That's what I love to do. Yeah, I really like that term and that concept. Like you're functioning, the ability to function in certain situations, in certain environments, and the usage of it. What's the real function of this mind that we've been blessed with? Is it to build? Is it to knock our own people down? Is that really our primary function, to live for self? Like, nah, like you look at, you know, some of these ancient cultures, Africa, Egypt, wherever, and their brain was functioning so high that their civilizations and their societies were so advanced. Like, this is the most powerful weapon we have, you know what I mean? And we all gotta strive to use that to our full potential and really be able to function, you know, to be able to walk into a boardroom where everyone's wearing a suit and tie and be able to present yourself, you know what I mean, and speak well and function like that. And then at the same time go on the block and be able to communicate with cats in a real way. That's high functioning right there, you know? I would just say the number one advice I could give to anybody is just do what makes you happy, you know what I mean? Do the things you love, like surround yourself with positivity. Make an effort to look to positivity. You know, like people is caught up in so much negativity surrounding them. You get depressed and it's hard to escape that, but you gotta find ways and just do the things that make you happy, that bring you joy, and by bringing other people joy, you'll find you'll better yourself as well. And that can be something simple or it can be as complex as you wanna make it, you know what I mean? But just really making that effort to be positive, you know what I mean? What up? I'm Dregs One, and I'm high functioning, kicking it with my folks, building for the youth, building for the community, building for positivity, you know what I mean? Increase the peace. Yeah,
man, that was
a good interview.
That was dope. Baby is